Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Wednesday, December 14th, 2016. Today begins with Hitman. The holiday event gives you the job of killing two famous bad guys from when I was a little kid. Both Harry and Marv from the movie Home Alone are your targets. And while the idea is kinda cool, it's a 20-year-old movie and the character models don't look anything like their actors. If you're looking for a mini NES, either for yourself or for a loved one as a gift for the holidays, Amazon says that they will have some in stock, but only for certain cities in the US. Find that list down below. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered has been updated, which not only adds the option of playing a female soldier, which is great, that is really awesome, it brought with it microtransactions for supply drops, most of which are cosmetic items, but does not add a pay-to-win element to the game, but it's still bullshit nonetheless. For Honor's closed beta will be taking place in January, and you can sign up through a link down below. The most globally searched term in 2016 has been revealed to be Pokemon Go, beating out iPhone 7, Trump, Prince, and Powerball. Speaking of Pokemon Go, if you live in India, the app is now available in your country. Moving on to No Man's Sky, a bug has been discovered that allows you to land giant freighters. And through a series of smaller updates, the team at Hello Games not only is showing that they are indeed working on the game, but they are adding more features and more variations to previous ones. And that brings us to our first release announcement, and Dishonored 2 will get a patch today that will enable a New Game Plus mode. The Dwarves have received a performance patch on all platforms, which aims to fix a bunch of glitches and freezing issues. An update has also come to Destiny today, which kicks off their holiday event, and you can find the patch notes in a link down below, as well as links for sources for all of today's stories. The last piece of DLC coming to Doom, called Bloodfall, is now out for Xbox One, PC, and PS4. Soon, players of the PC version of Call of Duty Black Ops 3 will have server files released to them for free, so they can run their own dedicated server. And then the last update is for Uncharted 4, featuring a 4-player co-op survival mode, new maps, and new weapons. Torment of Tides Numenera has pinned down its release date of February 28th, 2017 for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. It's currently part of Steam's Early Access program. The next game in Sega's Valkyria series is called Valkyria Revolution, and will be getting its North American release next year on Xbox One, PS4, and PS Vita. Finally, for teasers, Age of Empires 2, a now 17-year-old game, is getting a new piece of DLC called Rise of the Rajas, and it releases next week on December 19th. Video games are an all-inclusive media, and that includes adult film stars. Let's play with porn stars later today on News Cartridge. My wife is gonna kill me. Today's top story comes to us from the developer of Garry's Mod and Rust, Gary Newman. He claims that if you're bored of playing Rust, to just stop playing. Now, if he had just left it at that, this is where I would call it deplorable, get on my soapbox and tell you what a terrible developer he is. But I don't feel as though that's appropriate right here. He continues on saying, before you get angry, to consider whether or not you have gotten your $20 worth of enjoyment out of the game that is now 3 years old. He even recognizes that this may sound dismissive, but he says he's trying to take a real approach to the situation. And you know what? He's right. It's ultimately a great thing that so many people love his game, and it's very reasonable to afford at its price. It's too easy to complain about a product that you've gotten bored with, which is ultimately no fault of the game itself or the developer. It's human nature to learn and understand something and then want more. The same thing is happening to me lately, where I've just gotten tired of playing the usual games that I play, and I've been looking for something new. And while I do own Rust, I've never played it, so I guess this is a great opportunity to go play Rust. What games have you been playing that are new or just different lately? Let me know in the comments section down below. Last week, the developer of DayZ said that there was no money in VR development. This week, Eerie Games, developer of Light Repair Team Number 4, has chimed in about how they have struggled during their process. After spending more than $36,000 on their game, they have only made back about $14,000 across 2,300 copies sold and are far from turning a profit. Light Repair Team Number 4 has the price of $8, so inability to purchase the game itself is not the barrier. Speaking for Eerie Joe Radek said that if it weren't for companies like Intel and Oculus funneling money into VR development, then VR, quote, would not last long at all. Period. End of story. He continues to say to not demonize developers for exclusive deals, because those deals are what got the game finished. When the minimum purchase to play a VR game is around $800 US, then no wonder it's something hard to get into. And I'm talking about the PSVR. The Oculus Rift will cost you well over $1,000 when you consider the cost of a machine to run it. So I guess for now, we put up with the VR exclusives until it becomes more profitable for the developers. Except for Arizona Sunshine. That was a fucking terrible way of doing an exclusive deal. In the quick spot today, well, it's got to be quick, because otherwise I think this video may get age restricted or ad revenue denied or something. We're going to try to cover this as family-friendly as possible, and I hope that I don't fuck it up. And my dirty mouth already fucked it up. Ah, shit. Well, anyway, the popular porn site Brazzers has now started featuring videos of adult actresses playing video games. They're the same people who made the Overwatch parody called Oversnatch. I completely approve of this, but please note, only go to these websites if you're over the age of 18. Finally today, someone I love with a burning passion, Mr. Phil Spencer. Long fans of my show know that I like him for his times of being completely oblivious to how gaming really works, but then the times I really do enjoy are when him and I see eye to eye, and thankfully, this is one of those times. Spencer made a tweet yesterday saying it was great to see nearly 50% of Xbox One owners were playing backwards compatible games, and then thanked everyone for participating in the program. Just before the release of the PS4 Pro, Microsoft was beating Sony in console sales, even after the PSVR had launched. And I would like to think it was backwards compatibility, along with all the other media options that the Xbox One has to offer, that caused this. Sony's hardware advantage was completely overtaken by the Xbox One S, and exclusive games just weren't cutting the cake anymore. I think backwards compatibility is more important to gamers than commonly is discussed, and once we see Project Scorpio next year, I am positive Microsoft will dominate the console market once again. And now it's time to spell your doom! Oh wait, no, it's time for tomorrow's game releases. For PC, VR, The Anime Girl's Method, Sugar Mill, Pandorama, The Lost Toys, Endless Fables, The Minotaur's Curse, DWVR, Rest in Peace, Blue Tier, Island Racer, Botolo, Elephant Express VR, Earth Liberation, iFactor, Collab, Caretaker Retribution, Bamboo EP, Fist of Physics, Escape from Pleasure Planet, Dwarflings, Time Leap Paradise Super Live, Peak Fox Route Candle for Steam, and Peak Fox Mew Mew Chamber for Steam. For PlayStation 4, Maldita Castilla EX, Cursed Castilla, Don Bradman Cricket 17, Fat City VR, Magnet Knights, and Motor Strike Immortal Legends. For Xbox One, Don Bradman Cricket 17. For Nintendo Wii U, Breakout Defense. And for Nintendo 3DS, Mercenary Saga 3. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you tomorrow. And I ordered a chicken and an egg from Amazon. I'll let you know.